on a remote island off the coast of Scotland, nestled amidst the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic, stood the Flannan Isles Lighthouse. Its keepers had always been seasoned sailors, men who understood the unforgiving nature of the sea. But in December 1900, the lighthouse keepers vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mystery that would haunt the island for generations. The story begins with three men, Thomas Marshall, James Ducat, and Donald MacArthur, who were assigned to the lighthouse. The job was arduous but straightforward: keep the light burning to guide ships safely through the rocky waters. On December 15, a passing ship noted that the lighthouse was dark, an anomaly that was immediately reported once the vessel docked. On December 26, a relief vessel, the Hesperus, arrived at the island to investigate. The crew, expecting a warm welcome, found the lighthouse eerily silent. As they approached the lighthouse, the foreboding sense of dread grew stronger. There was no sign of the keepers. Joseph Moore, the relief keeper, was the first to step ashore. He immediately noticed something was amiss. The flagstaff was bare, no provisions had been left out to dry, and an inexplicable silence enveloped the place. The front door to the lighthouse was unlocked. Inside, Moore found further evidence of a hasty departure: an overturned chair, a cold stove, and half-eaten meals abandoned on the table. Moore reported his findings to the captain, who then organized a thorough search of the island. They found nothing, no bodies, no signs of struggle, no indication of where the men had gone. The only clue was the logbook, which contained a series of strange entries. Marshall had written about severe storms on December 12, despite the fact that there were no reports of storms in the area from nearby islands. He described the storm as the worst he had ever seen, with severe winds, the likes of which I have never seen before in 20 years. In the entry on December 13, Marshall wrote that Ducat had been very quiet, and that MacArthur had been crying. MacArthur, a seasoned seaman known for his toughness, was found to be in a state of emotional distress, which was highly unusual. The final log entry was made on December 15. It read, "Storm ended, sea calm. God is over all." What made this particularly strange was that the weather reports indicated the weather was calm on those days, contradicting the log entries. Theories about the men's disappearance ran wild. Some believed they had been swept away by a freak wave while attempting to secure equipment during a storm. However, the theory didn't hold much water, considering the logs mentioned the storm had ended, and their oilskins, essential for venturing out in bad weather, were still inside. Others speculated about a more supernatural explanation, suggesting that the men were taken by some malevolent sea spirit, or that they had witnessed something so terrifying that it drove them to madness and ultimately led them to their doom. Years passed, and the island remained desolate, visited only by occasional adventurers and researchers, each hoping to uncover the truth behind the mystery. Then, in 1937, a fisherman named Angus MacNeil claimed to have found something peculiar on one of the smaller Flannan Isles. MacNeil was searching for a secluded spot to cast his nets when he stumbled upon a hidden cave. Inside, he found remnants of old clothing and what appeared to be a makeshift shelter. Among the debris was a piece of an old, rusted lantern, similar to the ones used in the lighthouse. MacNeil reported his findings, and a team of researchers was dispatched to investigate. They discovered that the cave had signs of recent human habitation, but nothing conclusive could be derived from the artifacts found within. The most chilling find was an ancient carving on the wall of the cave, depicting three figures standing beneath a large, ominous eye. This discovery reignited interest in the case, and the story of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers became the stuff of legend. In the end, no definitive explanation was ever found. The disappearance remains an unsolved mystery, a haunting reminder of the island's dark past. Today, visitors to the Flannan Isles often report an unsettling feeling of being watched. Some claim to hear faint whispers carried by the wind, while others have seen ghostly figures near the lighthouse, forever searching for the men who vanished into the foggy abyss. The tale of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers endures, a chilling testament to the power of the unknown and the enduring allure of a mystery unsolved.